Some would argue that since 911 is handled by a public agency, the call should remain public. MassComm students and teachers seem to learn a lot from Gail's experience. When asked to describe her visit in a couple words, this is what they had to say. These horses serve a great purpose here at Quantum Leap by helping out physically and mentally disabled patients. It's what they do for them personally that helps change their lives for the better. They hope that if he does not become the nominee, that other candidates will pick up his message, because his message is something that they believe you can't deny. While Sarasota County wants to charge for these free yoga sessions, many beachgoers believe that since the beach is a public property, these sessions should remain free. Since I've been standing here, I've seen multiple people jaywalking across the street due to a lack of a crosswalk. Public Information Director Chris Carson says within a few months, there'll be a crosswalk on Bush and 12th Street to hopefully help out pedestrians in the area. In 2012, Zach had a lot of success on the track, finishing in the top 10 9 different times. He hopes to continue that success this year in the Indy Lights Series, on and off the track. The Ron Paul supporters, you can almost see it in their eyes, like they really believe in this man and they really want him to do well. The Gingrich reporters, they did the same, but not with that much passion, not with that much, clarity. I was really surprised that many people I talked to had a negative view on it. I was expecting more positive, like, oh, this is something I can use at 3 in the morning when I'm in the library. Godwin, who originally verbally committed to Minnesota, will end up training here at the Leroy Selmans Athletic Center at USF's campus. Willie Taggart, the new USF coach, can take a lot of credit for his decision.
A lot of that is talked about because of these drinks now that are all the caffeine with the alcohol and how dangerous that is. Do you think that kids just realize the dangers of it now?
Yeah, I think they are realizing the dangers of it, especially with something like this that's so accessible. Say you are drinking and you use something like this, the effects are unknown as of right now, and it's not FDA approved, so it's just a dietary supplement. So I think that's why a lot of these kids are just saying, I don't know if I want to use this, not yet at least. Maybe I'll wait, a few months when it's been out for longer. High speeds and a high volume of cars are constants on Bush Boulevard between Nebraska Avenue and 21st Street. There are no crosswalks for a 1-mile stretch on this busy road. Local resident Frank King told me that it's simply too risky.
This store right where we're standing at is real convenient to the neighborhood. So all the time you have pedestrians crossing all day long.
The area he speaks of is around Bush and Brooks.
It's real dangerous just riding this area here alone.
This is right where 8-year-old Jayla Shabar was struck and killed last month while walking across the street with her 12-year-old sister.
You have kids crossing the bike. You'll see some step out in front of traffic. You hear a lot of cars honking their horns, but they don't have anywhere to cross. So therefore, a kid's mind is not fully developed, and they will take that chance. They will take that chance.
It is also the same stretch of highway where the Florida Department of Transportation counted 50 pedestrians jaywalking in 1 hour, and where there have been 18 pedestrian accidents and 3 deaths. Since I've been standing here, I've seen multiple people jaywalking across the street due to a lack of a crosswalk. Public Information Director Chris Carson says within a few months, there'll be a crosswalk on Bush and 12th Street to hopefully help out pedestrians in the area.
I'm happy that it's getting put in, but I still think there should be way more.
Yes, of course, there needs to be more crosswalk here. I agree 110%.
Local residents hope that the death of young Jayla will force the Florida Department of Transportation to install more crosswalks to help keep everyone, especially the children on Bush Boulevard, more safe. I'm Jason Smart, reporting for TV News.
So we decided to send our 21-year-old intern, Jason Smart, out to USF to find out why Paul is so popular with students.
Although behind in the polls, it seems like Ron Paul has gained tremendous support among USF students. Paul at 76 is the oldest candidate, but young voters say he has their support.
He's not a liar. He's not a hypocrite.
It's just everyone being brought together by one simple message, and that message is liberty.
I think we're seeing right through the people that have been in Washington a little too long.
Many here on campus have the same attitude. Student supporters have been spreading this message through a Facebook group called Bowls for Ron Paul 2012. John Persicelli explains the movement.
basically there's, I think, over 100 people in the group now, and every time they post or talk about it, it posts on their page. However many friends that they have, it's just promoting, liberty, the message that, Ron Paul is supporting.
This support is what the students believe is keeping the message alive. The creator of the group and state chairman of Young Americans for Liberty, Byron Longworth, explains why they are being so active and vocal about their candidate.
Well, all the students are excited that Ron Paul's coming. I haven't seen a single Newt Gingrich sign or Romney sign anywhere. I think that they have the media to help them, and we have people to help us.
Zach Veach isn't your typical Indy Lights driver. At only 18 years old, he balances racing, awareness campaigns, and handles school before all else.
Even before I climbed in the race car today, I was working on one of my science tests.
His season kicks off tomorrow at the St. Pete Grand Prix. It is his first full season as an Indy Lights driver, and he says he is ready for the transition.
Coming back into the Indy Lights car, I feel more at home. I'm used to the downforce, the high horsepower, so I had a lot of winter testing, so I'm feeling very set for this season.
In 2012, Zach had a lot of success on the track, finishing in the top 10 9 different times. He hopes to continue that success this year in the Indy Lights series, on and off the track.
I always wanted to do more outside of the car than most drivers do, because I wanted to use racing as a way to get in front of people and kind of voice my my messages on certain things. And we've been able to do a lot against distracted driving, working with noise, and we created my own smartphone app, and then do a lot of things for bullying as well, because I was a victim of that as I was growing up in middle school.
Jeremy Shaw of Team USA helps drivers like Zach who are young and very active and who want to be successful in the sport of racing.
It's a very difficult career to get yourself into. It takes a lot of commitment, and I try and guide them in that direction to make their way into the sport.
Zach is committed to making a difference in all areas of his life. As for racing, his goals are very big, but very reachable.
Long term, we want to be an ISOT IndyCar driver for Andretti Autosport, hopefully in the Indianapolis 500 one day.
For now, Zach will take it one race at a time and work towards his Indy Lights championship. I'm Jason Smart, reporting for the Digital Bullpen. Mark Lally, a retired Army vet who suffered a spinal cord injury in a helicopter crash 5 years ago, and many other injured vets, have found solace here at Quantum Leap Farm.
It's just given me a whole new purpose, and it's really given me my life back and give me a way to serve other people again.
Quantum Leap was founded by Edie Dobking and hopes to help out injured vets like Mark and beyond through different types of equine therapy.
We're here to help people who either have a disability or have been injured or have acquired an illness that's rendered them disabled, to help them sort of explore their abilities, to get their minds off of focusing on their disabilities.
Today, Mark rides alongside Lee Nelson, an Army chaplain who suffered a spinal cord injury in a car crash on his way to work. Lee says that riding these horses gives him a great sense of accomplishment.
Coming out here, it's more than just somebody saying you could ride a horse. It's actually doing it and seeing the reality of I am doing something.
These horses serve a great purpose here at Quantum Leap by helping out physically and mentally disabled patients. It's what they do for them personally that helps change their lives for the better.
I feel like they can understand me, and actually I think they do understand me and listen to me a whole lot better than some of the people in my life.
It means life to me, because I feel like I'm alive.
Neither men plan to leave Quantum Leap anytime soon. After all, it's a dream come true.
I was that little kid, always wanted to be a cowboy, wanted to be John Wayne, and this is as close as I can get.
I'm Jason Smart, reporting for TV News.